The Council of State has called for patriotism on the part of every Ghanaian. At its last session for the year at Peduase Lodge, President John Mahama suggested the reintroduction of civics as a subject on its own in schools. Both the Council and the President agreed that instilling the right attitudes in people must start at an early age, that is, with the young ones who are still in their formative years. Napoleon Atukito reports.
Elders of state, traditional rulers, regional representatives, and men and women of good professional standing constitute the membership of the Council of State. It is an advisory body which derives its power from the Constitution. At their last meeting with the President, the Council gave the President a thumbs up for measures to tackle corruption and the economy, as well as working to secure another World Cup berth for Ghana. The Council of State proposed that conditions of service of staff of the Attorney General's Department be improved to attract lawyers who can fast-track legal processes. The lingering Dagbon chieftaincy crisis was another source of concern raised.
Council believes that current efforts will not be fully appreciated if the critical enforcing arm of government remains weak. To facilitate the dispensation of justice, in our humble recommendation, Mr. President, is to urge government to further resource and motivate the relevant staff of these institutions through incentives and improved conditions of service in order to attract more experienced legal personnel to the AG's department.
The President said 2013 was a difficult year, but government remains undaunted.
We've had to deal with major crises, industrial unrest, with market fires, with energy crisis, with an election petition, with difficulties with the economy, deficit out, high deficit, huge wage bill and all that. But we've used this year to lay a very solid foundation, for the economy to continue to progress. The Minister of Finance has presented the budget, and it has some quite bold policy initiatives that we want to pursue to ginger the Ghanaian private sector in terms of local content, in terms of using government's procurement power to empower the Ghanaian private sector, and so many other initiatives.
The President repeated his earlier call to the Council to always tell him the situation as it is.